Today we're going to demonstrate cupping on the rear of the head. The main benefit of doing this is for various types of conditions such as multiple sclerosis or MS. This is a condition which can affect the brain and or the spinal cord. It has a variety of different symptoms such as vision impairment, problems moving the limbs, as well as the sensation of balance. So we've placed a cup which we bent at this particular spot. There are many points actually associated with this condition. This is the prime one. And one of the telltale signs of this condition is following a CT scan that there is the detection of white spots. This often indicates the MS condition. And our cupping expert has treated successfully and very recently 5 patients with this condition in the Middle East, and they all had very promising results. We've also cut the patient's back as well. This was done previously, and we've shown how to do this in previous videos as well. We've also cut the area around the kidneys as well, as you can see by the lower back cupping spots. But here we're focused on treating the condition of MS, which can be a very serious, debilitating sickness causing serious disability. In some cases it can also be mild as well. But the prevalence of this condition, for example, in the UK alone, there's more than 100,000 people diagnosed with this condition. And strangely enough, this is a condition which the young are not immune from. It affects a lot of people in their 20s and 30s, although it can develop at, of course, any age. Another oddity of this condition is that it affects women more than it affects men. In fact, maybe up to 3 times more. So strengthening the immune system is one of the main methods of preventing the onset of this condition. One method of achieving that is, of course, eating healthily, exercise organically, detoxing the body, etc. So this treatment, because its symptoms are numerous, identifying this condition, some of the symptoms are, for example, fatigue, problems with vision, blurred vision, in fact, muscle stiffness and spasms, problems with coordination, even things like difficulty walking, as well as performing mental exercises like thinking, learning, planning, thinking laterally, etc., etc. So, and similarly, the treatment, if we apply our techniques, require several sessions. This is quite a sensitive spot as well behind the head, so therefore we don't apply too much pressure with the cut, because it can cause some discomfort to the patient. And you can see by the oval shape of the cut, we've clearly bent the cut so that it fits precisely on this area. So also MS is it can be classed as an autoimmune condition. What this basically means is that it attacks a healthy part of the body, in this case the brain or spinal cord of the nervous system. Okay, we're also going to cut two corresponding points to this as well. And they're going to be adjacent to this point we've already cut. So the typical treatment for this, if you were to go to a GP or hospital, would be a short course of steroid medication for treating relapses. Also, various medicines called disease-modifying therapies as well. But sadly, cupping hasn't really made much headlines in terms of its unique ability of tackling this condition. As mentioned before, this is a very sensitive area, so we're going to be very careful how we apply the Bic razor. You can see our patient slightly flinch. This is perfectly natural given the sensitivity of the spot. exactly what causes MS is unclear, but most experts seem to think that it's either environmental factors or indeed genetic, or indeed a combination of both. There are some other factors as well that are attributable to MS. One of which particularly pertinent for people from Asia, from Southeast Asia, is the lack of sunlight and hence vitamin D. Also things such as smoking as well, which can compromise your health and lead to the onset of MS, and viral infections. Eating a non-meat diet is also beneficial as well. Another important point to add is, whilst this condition isn't fatal compared to other conditions such as cancer or various cardiac problems, etc., it does have the unfortunate impact of reducing one's life expectancy by, on average, somewhere between 5 and 10 years. Okay, thank you.